What's up, you guys? It's Layla Lynn, and I'm back with another video. And in this video, I wanted to talk about Evelyn's daughter, Shanice, responding to Jennifer Williams. This whole situation is hilarious to me when it comes to basketball wives and Evelyn calling out Jen for marrying a felon. And now Jen bringing up that her daughter had a baby by a felon. Like, which is worse? Like, it's the pot calling the kettle black. So we're going to get into Evelyn's daughter's response in this video. She said that Jen is not a girl's girl. And it's like, look at your mama, girl. Look at your mama. We're going to get into all of that in this video. But first, if you're watching, if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. If you're not familiar with me, I'm Layla Lynn. I do celebrity news and nostalgia, and I also cover the housewives and basketball wives. So get into it. Get into it. Subscribe and click the thumbs up button. Share this video on social media and in your group chat. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, what we saw on Basketball Wives is Evelyn, yes, she is using Jen for a storyline. She is. And so she called out Jen because of her relationship with Christian Gold or Christian Walden, her marriage, quote unquote, marriage to him and him being a felon. Now, I talked about his court case and his charges and all of that in a different video yesterday. So I'll leave a link to that in the top right-hand corner of this video. But in this video, I want to talk about Evelyn's daughter's response to Jen because it's so funny to me that she called Jen out for not being a girl's girl. And look who her mother is. Look who her mother is. All right, so this video is a podcast from Official Drop the Low. So make sure y'all follow them on Instagram. And I am sharing it via All True Tea. Y'all know I love Monique of All True Tea. But let's get into what Shanice, Evelyn's daughter, had to say about Jen.
She needs to worry about her daughter because her daughter had a baby by a felon. How do you feel about that? And are you surprised that you are being brought up for the 1,000th time?
Now, before she gets into it, I don't like when people bring up the children of their co-stars on reality TV, even if the children are legal adults. Like even on RHOP when Mia brought up Giselle's kids and Jen bringing up Evelyn's kids. I don't like that, but I just think her daughter's response is so hypocritical considering who her mother is.
So I will start by saying, to play devil's advocate, I think she used the term felon.
Yes.
Because you said it first about her man. Mm-hmm. And so she kind of reversed it and said it about, Blaze's dad. Mm-hmm. So I think that's where she was getting at. No, I'm not surprised. Even if she didn't say that, she's not exactly my cup of tea. I feel that Jennifer she's like a lost woman in her 50s. Like, and it's the second time that it's happened. And obviously
Now, that part may or may not be true about Jen being a lost woman in her 50s. That may or may not be true. I get what she's saying with that. Because this man, Christian Gold, is really young compared to Jen.
She did it the first time around. And this is why I think she's so phony, because the first time around, she apologized, not taking accountability for her actions, but more so saying, hey, I'm sorry that you were being spoken about. So, and I was like, okay, and she had like these crocodile tears in her eyes and it was okay. And then you did it again. So I just think, I don't have hate in my heart for Jennifer. If anything, I feel sorry for Jennifer. That you had to stoop so low. And also at that time, like I was fresh postpartum, like I was Blaze was like a month or 2 months old. And if anyone has ever been through pregnancies or postpartum, that it's a very sensitive time. Like everything is like high.
It is a sensitive time, but sometimes you realize that people don't realize how sensitive you are. Like people don't care. Sometimes you realize that. And I guess Shanice realized that as well. Sometimes people don't care that you just had a baby. Sometimes people have been waiting for you to drop that baby so they can talk about you, do whatever to you.
Like your nervous system is like on fire,
Right.
So I just feel that she's self-centered. I think she's selfish. And I don't see her worried about anybody other than herself. Like I don't see Jennifer as a girl's girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know why she said that. I don't see Jennifer as a girl's girl. I don't know why she said that. Even in the comments of All True Tea, people are saying, and your mother is a girl's girl. Shanice, please stop. Please stop. Your mother is not a girl's girl. She has beef with like every woman on the show. She's not a girl's girl. Someone else said, child, did Jen not lie though? Outside of reality TV, Evelyn has nothing going on. And Shanice, wasn't you and your mother at the game baby shower rubbing that lady belly? And that lady is Tiffany Cambridge. I did a video on this a couple months ago before her daughter had her baby with the game. Evelyn was friendly. Even if they weren't best friends, she was friendly with Tiffany Cambridge, who has a couple children by the game. And now Evelyn's own daughter, Shanice, has children with the game. So let's just take it back. It's Wednesday, way back Wednesday. So let's just take it back to that video where Evelyn actually responded to her daughter having a baby by someone that she was friendly with. What's up, you guys? Y'all know how Evelyn Lozada's daughter, Shanice, is allegedly having a baby by the game. And a lot of people have been asking so many questions because Evelyn seemed to be friends with Tiffany Cambridge, who has children by the game. So it seems like Evelyn's daughter is having a baby by a man that has kids with one of her friends. And y'all, so Evelyn actually took to social media and defended herself, basically saying, don't believe what you see in pictures, even though the pictures are years and years. It looks like years and years worth of friendship. Even if it's not a deep friendship, best friendship, it looks like years and years worth of friendship. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. Shout out to Kyle Anthony for these videos. This is posted on the Neighborhood Talk. I'll leave a link below so you can follow the Neighborhood Talk on Instagram.
So I'm literally sitting here cracking up and thinking to myself, first of all, my face is a little red because I was emotional about something good. But anyway, so because I'm on the other side of it, right? And you guys follow like these celebrities and people, and I know that people talk about us because of the show, who would date, whatever's happening in our lives. But it's always interesting for me, and I talked about this recently, for me to read the stuff about myself that are just false, oh my God, this person was best friends with that person. How dare they? Guys, stop.
And this is what I talk about when people make up their own arguments. Nobody said she was best friends with Tiffany Cambridge. We say she was friendly, and there are years and years of multiple photographs of her with Tiffany Cambridge that indicate that there was some type of friendliness there.
Making this shit up, okay? It's everything that you read online, a lot of it is bullshit. I don't mind. Like, I live in my truth. I say what it is, but some of this stuff is crazy to read. Anyway, my message got cut off. Anyway, the point is that, take the stuff you read with a grain of salt, and really think about you as a person, right? When you read things and you're passionate about it, or you really believe it, you're saying, oh, okay, let me go to that person's page to really tell them about themselves. But a lot of the stuff that you see is really bullshit. If I was in a photo with somebody 10, 15 years ago, whatever it is, it doesn't mean we were friends. It doesn't mean we were best friends. It doesn't mean that we dated. You could be in a photo with somebody, or you could share space with somebody and it not be what people make it out to be, and a lot of people believe this shit. So it's so interesting to me. Anyway, life is good. We're good. I'm happy. But yeah, just needed to share that because I'm always like, what the hell?
It's so funny how people pick and choose what they want to like argue against. Like how she's saying it doesn't mean, that we were best friends just because we were in a photo together. But like I said, it's literally years of photos. It's several years of photos. And the accusations aren't that they were best friends and Evelyn's daughter is having a baby by Evelyn's best friend, but it is that they were friends. And when you see years and years of pictures like this, to me, it looks like friendship. If it's not, what the lady say, you better watch her. You better watch Evelyn. If this is not friendship, these years and years of photos together, them attending events together, this is Evelyn's baby shower. Most women don't let just anybody put their hands on their pregnant belly. So to me, It looks like it was a friendship. Even if it was like a social friendship, it looks like it was a friendship. And Evelyn is trying to defend, her daughter having a child with the game because she knows it's messy. It's messy, whether it's wrong or right or whether it's okay. It's messy. She knows it's messy and she's tired of y'all telling her about her daughter. But y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think. What do y'all think about? All right, you guys. So I still feel the same way. I still feel like it's messy. And for Shanice to call Jen out and say she's not a girl's girl, it's like, girl, so you're having a baby by someone your mother was friendly with. She was obviously friendly with her. And you were in some of those photos at the baby shower. You were in those photos. So are you a girl's girl? It's just a mess to me, y'all. And so that's why we're talking about it. Y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about it. And as always, thanks for watching. Now, if you made it this far to the end of the video, then I think you like my content. So make sure you subscribe and check out my channel. I have over 1,000 videos on my channel. Check out my playlists and my podcasts, and I assure you, you will like more of my content.